All right, we are live. Why is there an echo? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're good. Beautiful. Welcome, welcome everybody to another live stream on YouTube. The first one back since I quit my job. The first one back. What's good, Four Dads? What's good, Mando? What's good, Maximus? Woo! We are live, dude. Feels great. Feels great to be back live on YouTube. I'm very, very sick. So I'm not feeling too good. But we are live. Dude. Oh, it feels so weird to be on YouTube, man. What's up, Polkit? Why did I quit? So I could go full-time in day trading. What's up, White Wolf? Cassie, what's up? Where can I get your hat? It's custom made. I custom made it. You go on a website where you can custom make hats. Good morning, Daniel. Q4 hat for the win. Yes, sir. What's up, Tao? All right, we are live. I'm gonna start our analysis in a couple minutes. We're gonna wait for a little people to join. In the meantime, I'm just gonna read chat for a second. By the way, the one thing about YouTube streams is there's no music. There's no music. Like, why, Bennett? Why is there no music? You love the music. Because of copyright, dude. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. But we are live, and looking at the markets, right? You can see Nvidia is up 0.23% pre-market. Apple's down 1%. Wow. Tesla's up 1%. Reddit's up 1%. Meta's up 0.2%. Google's up almost 1%. Amazon's up almost 1%. Microsoft's up. Bitcoin's below 110K. Not too shabby, if you ask me. Your voice is music to my ears. Thank you. Thank you. 1 second. So I need to connect Paper today because we're trading on my Apex accounts. Not Apex, on my Top Step accounts, because I'm waiting to get a payout for my Apex ones. So that means I cannot be trading on TradingView because you can't connect Top Step X to TradingView. So I'll just copy trade everything I see on Paper when I take my execution, which you will also hear on Top Step. Yeah. I'm doing great. Carmelo, how's it going? Welcome back to another live stream on YouTube. Dude, this has been so anticipated. All right. But first, we need to do some analysis. So, what am I looking at the chart? On the chart. On the chart. We're up 0.2% already. You can see we trade all the way below. Oh, whoa. all the way below that fair value gap, but then bodied above it, respecting consequent correction, showing a clear indication of price action turning up, wanting to turn up, right? 1 second. I forgot to post on TikTok that I'm going live. Live now on YouTube. Okay, we're good. So again, that is showing clear rejection on we're going to go back up, right? It looks like we weren't going to go to those lows. It looks like we went to like consequent encroachment of this wick, trade to the order block, trade to that daily fair value gap. On terms of the weekly, didn't want to go down to the weekly fair value gap, but it looks like we want to turn back up. So previous day high is going to be a nice target for today. It is Friday, so we're not going to anticipate we're going to go back to all-time highs, but we're anticipating that we're going to close out this weekly range a bit, maybe close out at break even. But we're consolidating in that 15-minute fair value gap as well, which is beautiful. We could travel down lower to that volume imbalance and then turn up. Thank you for the subscription, Calvin. I really appreciate it. Legend. But, ooh, hello, focus camera. But again, I'm anticipating that we're going to turn up here. And blessed, first time watching you on YouTube. Let's go, Carmelo. Doesn't feel right without the music, I know. Lucky, what's up? Ashkar, what's up? Unknown, what's up? Renisha, what's up? So again, we're anticipating that we're going to turn up higher today. Again, but there's that order block. We could move lower at 9:30. I need to wait for extra confirmation, but my ideal bias is bullish. Now we also need to wait and draw out a draw on liquidity that we think we can go take. I'm looking at these highs. There's also these equal highs resting right below. And on top of that, yesterday's midnight open price level. Right? Yesterday's midnight open was untouched. So this is all liquidity that we have to go sweep. And on top of that, it's unopened regular trading hour gaps from yesterday. So we have stuff to go up to. We have stuff to go up to here. But yeah. What's up, Davo? What's up, C8? TikTok for PM session? Yes, sir. Yes, TikTok will be a PM session. We have 9:30 in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to search on YouTube copyright-free music because I need music. I don't know about you, but I need music. And I need to see that. Copyright-free music. One second. Because I need music. Here it is. Hold on, there's an ad. Also, guys, I bought a lot of new things for my streaming setup, so we're going to have some entertaining streams. Okay. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Too loud, too quiet? What's up, Ariana? What do you think about that music? It's copyright. It's not copyright, so like that's the best I can do, guys. It's good? Perfect. All right. So you can see we're consolidating, leaving this fair value gap. We're on the 1 minute right now. It looks like it wants to continue down lower, maybe to that volume imbalance. But as of right now, we're in so many bullish PD rays with so many bullish reasons to move up higher that I want to anticipate that we're going to move up higher. We could manipulate lower at 9:30 though. We have that volume imbalance there, right? Let's look for a potential turtle soup. All right, these lows could be turtle soups as well. But right now it looks like it's going to be either an IOFED or a 2022 model entry. What's up, Mason? So right now it's reacting off that. So far, order flow's bearish, right? We rip up higher, but then we form highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Until we break one of those highs and form a higher high, I'm not going to engage for long. Hopefully 930 does that. But we're souping this low right here. Still prior to 930, so I'm not engaging into the markets. I never take a trade before 930. I'm actually going to journal what I'm seeing. Dude, I'm so sick, chat. But again, we're going down to that volume balance prior to 930, which is what I like. 930, I want to see it break structure to the upside. But welcome to the first YouTube stream back. Hopefully we get a banger trade. Hopefully we get banger wins as well. We got to get back to how we were back when we were real proper YouTube streamers. What I mean by that is back when I was live streaming consistently, I was averaging like 200 viewers a stream. So we'll get back to that. We will get back to that. But right now we're waiting for price action to do something so we can engage into the markets. You don't always want to look to engage every single time. Patience is key. You don't always want to engage. Dude, someone added on TikTok, you know, like a video that says at one of the best traders that you learn so much. Someone added me, but then said he deleted his name, he changed his name and deleted all his posts, so I don't know where he went. He added a scam version of me, a fake version of Ben. This guy, it was a fan of mine off of the fake videos. Hello, Gibby. Oh no, not this guy again, bro. Not this guy again. I remember you. I remember you. Not the person commenting isn't AI made, but the post. You looking for shorts today? No, I ideally want to look for longs. Ideally, I want to look for longs. Everybody, we're trying to get to 2,500 subscribers before the end of the stream. So if you are not subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Like up this stream as well. Help me out and support me so I can continue doing this for free. But 930 is completely ripping us lower. Nvidia's negative, right? Apple's negative. Some things are pretty negative. Looks like we're down in that fair value gap, right? That order block. If we continue to trade lower, I'm going to reverse bearish. Right, looks like we traded all the way to that order block, and then we can trade down lower. But ideally, I don't want to be bearish, but we are moving a lot lower than anticipated right there. A lot lower than anticipated. We're back in that daily fair value gap. We need to mark midnight open. We didn't even mark midnight open. What am I doing? I'm so sorry. Oh, is it gonna soup midnight open? Is it gonna give us a midnight open soup? That would be beautiful. Well, it looks like we can go take those lows because we've been above midnight open a lot, or we soup midnight open. Let's just make sure it's very accurate because I don't want it to be on the wrong candle. Yeah, it is. Beautiful. Midnight open turtle soups are one of the best, just to let you know. Just a quick question before I go back to charts. Did you realize September has been harder compared to... No, September has been my best month. I'm gonna look for ideally longs today. It's at midnight. It hasn't taken it yet though. So it looks like we're turning up though. Would have been a beautiful turtle soup if it took midnight open. But let's see. Nvidia's back up to the positives. Some of the stocks are starting to reverse. Apple's reversing a little bit. Looks like a beautiful body reaction. They're respecting that as well. That's a beautiful reaction, dude. Just hope we get a setup. Look at this inversion fair value gap in case it wants to wick down there. But let's get rid of some of these boxes here. Just keep the daily fair value gap. So you trade the consequent correction of the daily fair value gap back to consolidation, expands that back up higher. Beautiful 930 manipulation there. That candle is way too big to get a trade into it though, because I have no idea where to put my stop loss if I do get into that trade. So I'm gonna have to wait for it to slow down. We should also find a higher draw on liquidity though. And that's previous day high. The top. Maybe we could go to this one. But again, ideally I'm looking for price action to turn up long here. Look how it didn't respect consequent correction, but it respected the volume imbalance, so it's still respecting that fair value gap. So good off that 5-minute order block. Yeah, price action is just really clean right now. We have to get that entry, right? It's too big to get an entry. I'm not taking a stop. I'm not taking a trade like this. I'm not taking a trade like this. That is 83 handles. No way. No thank you. Bro, go grab something to eat. Why? Why do you want me to go grab something to eat? What kind of comment is that? Everybody hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 2,500 subscribers before the end of the stream. First stream back. Beautiful reaction though. Keep yawning. It's because I'm sick, dude. It's because I'm sick. Sick, so I'm under the weather. I'm tired. I also could force myself to yawn. Watch. I could do that. I could force myself to sneeze as well, but I don't want to do that right now because like it'll be a mess. That's my special talent. Like, I can sneeze 800 times in a row if I wanted to. Yeah, we're starting to turn up here. I gotta stop talking about sneezing, bro. Trade before news? Yeah. Let's pull out the Forex calendar just so you guys can see. It's Friday. 10 a.m. has orange folder news. 8:30 was the news, and that was bullish. So data highs could be a nice target here. But for me, I'm looking at this 5-minute fair value gap. It's a lot like easier to take a trade off of. It's a lot smaller. But there's nothing to take a trade off of right now. I'm not taking a trade off of that fair value gap. It's way too big. ES is traveling up a lot higher as well. It's beautiful. We could take this long entry, but put a stop loss at the 50% fair value gap. Yeah, but that's very risky. Thank you, Iram. Do you trade before news? Already read that. Yes, I do. Are you waiting? I'm waiting for price action to clear up a little bit. Or I could take a break of structure. When price goes to this high, take a long. Put my stop loss at the swing low that it formed. I could do that. But very cut risk. It's reversing that yeah, okay, I can probably get in this. Just see that swing low to get a nice body reaction, and then I'll get in. Like a body up here would be, if we trade up here, I'll get in. Okay, I'll get in here. Let's test it. Small cut risk. Cut risk trade. Let's see. Let's test it.
Order filled.
$500 risk. Let's make it 500, just so it's clean. Oh, for previous day high. Let's test it. Let's see how it works. All right, there's that 3-minute fair value gap as well that we're in, and that BPR on the 3-minute. Oh, whoops. I could add more positions if it trades up higher. I have room for that. All right, look at it respecting that BPR. Consequent encroachment to the exact tick. Should see it turn up here. This is very cut risk though. No, I'm trading my top steps. We body up here, I'll add more positions. I'll only add more positions as soon as I'm able to drag my stop loss. But I do want to see an expansion up. I like how it got rid of that 5-minute fair value gap trade to the 5-minute order block, so it gave it no reason to turn back lower in the later time frames. Like all the reasonings to turn on lower, it did it. A body above here would be nice. Everybody, if you're new to the stream, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's see if we can get to 2,490 subscribers real quick. But 200 and now almost 75K, 275K payouts. Been trying ICC for 5+ years. And yeah, I mean, hit that follow button or subscribe button. Help me get to 2,500. There's no fair value gap that's rejected. Like it traded, didn't even trade to that inversion up there. So I feel like it's just holding off, and then the next 15-minute candle may rip. But this is cut risk, guys, so we're Gucci. Cut risk. We just wanted to test it. Look, see how it's going. Doesn't look too good though. Retesting that fair value gap again. Yeah.
Stop filled.
Okay, a little cut risk loss there, but that's okay. That's why we cut risk to begin with. Let's wait for extra confirmation now. Weird rejection level there. Looks like it just souped me out and then went up higher. Which is okay. I'm really not upset about that. Patience is key, fellas. So it looks like what did it reject off of, right? Like let's see what it rejected off of. It looks like it wants to turn up higher, maybe on the new 4-hour candle. It's trading down lower on the 5-minute. It didn't trade to the inversion fair value gap. I think it could be just consolidating at low probability. ES is a lot higher. So ES is the higher market here. It goes back down to that order block. I think we're just gonna have to be patient, wait for some IO-Fed entry, because right now this isn't the cleanest market structure shift fair value gap that I want to be taking. Right? So I say right now we just need to wait a little bit. Nvidia's back down to the negatives, but almost break even. Apple's doing a lot better than what it opened up at. Maybe it looks like it could potentially trade above that previous day high. Tesla's up 1.5%. What else is up a lot? Intel's up zero. Yeah, Intel's up 3%, not 0.3%. Platinum's doing crazy, dude. Platinum has been crazy recently. Boom. So now we're breaking back up higher. Looks like I just got souped. Which is okay. Could create another buying opportunity here. That's why I'm not a big fan. That's why I cut risk. That's why I'm not a big fan of taking a long setup and in such a big fair value up, because it could just go soup it then turn up, which is exactly what happened. What's up, Gershom? Just my target on my eval. Let's go, four dads. Something like this maybe that we're looking for. Nope, got it inverted. Yeah, this is just consolidation, chat. We need to wait a bit. After that reaction, like it's hitting some sort of rejection level up there. It looks like it wants to turn down, but I have no idea what that rejection level is. That's the problem. Maybe the 4-hour fair value gap it keeps rejecting off of. Let's see if that is the case. It hasn't even traded to it on that second hand. Maybe the order block. Just wick to the order block, and now it's trading down lower. Maybe it wants to continue down lower. Maybe it wants to continue down lower to previous day low. I would be surprised because it's respecting that daily fair value, daily fair value gap fairly well. Mason says, "Bro's the D1 gambler." Okay, buddy. Well, damn straight, I am a D1. That's Division 1, dog. You know how much money I made yesterday? If I make that much money gambling, then I'm a gambler. Fuck. Yeah, it looks like it wants to support that reversal, but again, it's just not going up. Maybe that's going to this volume imbalance here. Nice cut crusher reaction. Very small volume imbalance, but it is a nice reaction. But that's from up here. Maybe we turn up higher on this inversion fair value gap though. Patience is key, fellas. Patience is key. What I can look for is an inversion fair value gap entry off of this, right? After that inversion fair value gap reaction, it looks like it could rip up. Nvidia's back down to negative 0.5. That was fast. Here's the thing: midnight open has not been touched a lot, so it looks like it could draw down there. So it looks like it's disrespecting that fair value gap, which is nice. Would want to see a body above it in the 15 seconds. Wow. We're in that fair value gap though. Let's see if we can take this nice inversion play. Or we could take this regular fair value gap if it doesn't want to go back to the inversion. But we're going to wait for a nice body reaction on this case. So we're getting at our fib. Can draw the levels. That's standard deviation. Hold on. Bang. And we're going to wait. Why is my midnight open different than yours? Maybe you marked it differently. So right now we're just consolidating, but we're in that fair value gap still. So it looks like it could be prone to ripping up higher. Let's see what this next candle does. Potentially get into another long here. Let's see. Beautiful imbalance though. Should leave that open as a breakaway gap, I'm not gonna lie. Although I would love to get filled, it should leave it open as a breakaway gap. Here we go. Starting to turn down a little bit, but it's rejecting off that level, which I don't like. That's one thing that worries me a little bit, is the rejection right here. But I do firmly believe that we're going to turn up. So my high time for bias is stronger than this reaction. Hopefully it fills me though. ES filled it. Beautiful fill on ES. Wow. ES is going to fly. It's probably going to treat this as a breakaway gap, chat. I'm not going to lie. Probably going to be a breakaway gap. Yes, there's two previous midnight opens. There's this one, which is today, and that one, which was yesterday. Thank you guys for the subscriptions. I really appreciate it. Nice little wick down in here. Respect consequent encroachment. Turn up. I'll get a beautiful long. What's up, Podcast? ES is just looks like it's about to rip too. I keep yawning. That guy's right. Maybe I do need to eat something. Maybe I do. Yeah, it looks like it's going to leave that as a breakaway gap. But I'm not going to FOMO chase into it. I'm not going to FOMO chase into that trade. It's not the right thing to do. It's either I wait for it or I catch a continuation higher up. But I am bullish, and I like how it's moving up higher in my favor. Nice dip, turns up. Beautiful dip in that inversion for a value gap there. Okay, we're in that fair value gap. Let's wait for a nice reaction here. Let's see if we get a rejection. So far, it looks like it's rejecting off this level. Let's see. Beautiful. Wow. Okay. But it's too fast for me to get into a trade. Yeah, I need a body reaction. And if I wait for the body reaction and the price just rips up higher, then I'll miss the trade. But I need a body closure. I'm actually not even going to look at the charts right now. It's going to tempt me. I'm just going to look at chat in the time and wait 20 seconds. Ben, we did go to previous day open and touched it. It isn't a sign of going lower. I think it's going to still turn out from the daily fair value gap. No, I can't share my Apex accounts until I get approved for the payout. 2022 model, yep. Okay, consequent encroachment was respected. We trade back up here. I'll take the long. I kind of want one more body reaction. That's not a good enough body reaction for me. I kind of want to wait for this to form the swing low. But the body's respecting consequent encroachment. Hopefully it just doesn't rip up. Hopefully it waits like 30 seconds. Gonna get into long here. Worst case is I get in the long and drag my stop loss to that low. But I need to wait for that body reaction. You need to stay disciplined. Five seconds. I can wait 5 seconds. So it bodies forming a swing high. I'm gonna get into long here. Just waiting a little bit more. Like, I'm being very conservative with this reaction here because there's a clear rejection. Okay, I'm gonna get in the long.
Order filled.
So we're up here. I'm gonna drag my stop. Another $600 trade. Not bad, not shabby. Still cut risk just because of the consolidation that it's in. But we are aiming for that previous day high still. $2,000. I'll be relatively surprised if it rips down lower after this fair value gap reaction. I waited very conservatively to get into this. So if it does rip down lower, I'm probably going to sit out at least till 10 a.m. But I'm giving this long on this level one more shot off after this reaction, how it dips back into that daily fair value gap, back into the inversion fair value gap, back into this fair value gap, respects consequent encroachment. I'm giving this one more reaction, one more attempt. So far we have a nice reaction to the upside though. I'm aiming for previous day high. But since it's one contract, I might add more contracts. Once we trade up a little bit higher, I'll add more and drag my stop loss to there. It'll increase the risk to about like $1,000, which is a nice risk for me. But we need more confirmation for me to add more positions here. But so far this trading session is a little bit sloppy, chat. A little bit sloppy. A little bit sloppy. But everything is controlled with risk. So I'm not going to do anything that makes me want to crash out. If I got into a trade and I'm like, if I lose this trade, I'm going to crash out, I wouldn't get into the trade. And that's how you become successful in trading, is in terrible days and bad days and days where you just can't find your flow. As long as you're following risk, you're going to maintain yourself for the next good day, which was like yesterday. Yesterday we had a good day, but yesterday wouldn't have been good if I would have crashed out the days before that. News at 10, yeah, but it's orange folder. Yeah. This is why I cut risk on both trades. Like I was not comfortable taking a full risk. Not whatsoever. What's up, Zahid? It's not a bad song. Looks like a nice turn up here. We have 10 a.m. coming shortly. A new 4-hour candle that could deliver us higher. Beautiful reaction there. Soups that previous low. Now what I could do is drag my stop loss to that low. Minimize risk. I did do it prematurely. I should wait for a body reaction, but I'm going to guess that the reaction is going to be fine here. Trade above here, I'll add more positions. But so far, I'm just focusing on minimizing risk more than adding positions because this isn't the cleanest trade. We need to break out of this resistance level, though. We need to break out of this level where it tends to reject. That is Zahid. Trader Z is Zahid. Zahid, the chat loves you, bro. The chat loves you, Zahid. I know, right? Coconut or elderflower Red Bull for me this morning? Elderflower. Beautiful reaction there. That's what we like to see. That is beautiful. Now this could be a potential add more positions. Not a good body reaction again. Oh, you dirty, dirty boy. Ugh. Why do you want a body like that? Like, just break out of this level. There's so much resistance here. Dude, I can't stop yawning. It's pending, MJ. Who's Zahid? A legend. Uh-oh. Looks like it's gonna trade in that fair value gap and fly, dude. I'm telling you, this is a huge stock, guys. I'm telling you. It's at $1. It's gonna go to like $10. It's AI healthcare. I got introduced to it at my job by a billionaire. Said he's heavily invested in it. So right now we have a nice reaction. I want to see that expansion, which is in 1 minute. I really think that expansion can happen in 1 minute, but I'm not going to add more positions prior to that. I'd rather take a cut risk win than add more risk because I'm not too confident in this still. It's called AIDX, but we cut risk. Most we can lose is $350, which is pretty good. I have at least 5 to 6 billionaires on my phone that I could call right now. Yotam Segev, which is the founder of Sierra Security, which they evaluated for $6 billion. Emmy Lutwick, which is the founder of Wiz Security, which is the cyber security that sold to Microsoft for $34 billion. Don't know if you saw that on the internet. Emmy Lutwick, I have him on my contact as well. Nadir Israel, he's the founder of Armiz Security, one of the largest securities in the world. Beautiful reaction there, though. Oh yeah, baby. I knew we were gonna turn up off that fair value gap. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Now let's just continue up higher and not reject off of that. And that will be just a birthday gift, even though it's not my birthday. So, Amy, Nadir, Sierra, Yotam, who's the co-founder of Sierra. I have the founder of the Calgary Stampede. Who else do I have? JP Veach, who's one of the world's greatest cowboys and also the chairman of many companies. And then the Roma Ambrose, who's the head of the Conservative Party for Health of Canada and TD chairman. I have so many billionaires. I'm not going to call one of them. I'm not going to call one of them. That's one thing you don't do. When you get celebrities' phone numbers, you don't call them unless you actually fully need something. Beautiful reaction to the upside, though. Beauty, beauty, beauty. We're going to drag our stop loss to the body lows just to confirm a little bit more risk off of the table. $240 risk. Beauty, beauty, beauty. You love to see it, chat. You love to see it. I'm gonna drag my stop loss to break even. Good. Put it on top step as well. Break even. Beautiful. Beautiful. But we can't partial. We have one contract in, and we're going for that previous day high. So we're just got to trust the process, fellas. This is where the patience comes in. Can you become a billionaire through trading? I don't think so. I think through trading alone, no. Well, maybe. Depends if you scale up your live funds. But I think personally the way you become a billionaire is by starting a company. That's what they did. They started a cybersecurity company, and that's how they became billionaires. Except for the cowboy. The guy owns like 10 oil and gas companies. And he's a big venture capitalist. So by investing, you can. By VCing, that's what I do. I VC into cybersecurity startups. Nice fair value gap reaction. Let's see if we can turn out. But I'm not going to be adding any more risk in this trade. We're at break even. Everything's good. If it wants to stop me out at break even, then it can. But yeah. Not a good reaction on that. BPR after taking liquidity. Oh boy, why is it such low probability, chat?
Stop filled.
Oh, I got stopped on top step. Okay, break even. If it reverses up higher now, okay, good. Break even. Listen. I'm so happy it's a break even than a loss. But right now, we're going to sit out. We're sitting out of this range. In a 4 hour fair value, yeah. It is. I know. I saw that. But we're also in a daily fair value gap. I think it's just low probability. We just gotta wait. Not gonna take shorts, nor am I gonna take longs yet. I'm just gonna wait for something to clear up, because the shorts look shit, the longs look shit, the consolidation looks good. So we just need to chill. We just need to chill. Nvidia's starting to go more negative. Apple's recovering fairly well, though. Yeah. Wow, what a shit start. What a shit start. There you get 270 out eval. That's a pretty good number, dude. It's a pretty good number. But midnight open could be a potential point of reference if it wants to turn down lower. But again, I'm just not interested in taking trades right now. Like, I want to wait a little bit. Alright, could just trade to a 15-minute fair value gap and turn up. Right? I mean, this looks like it wants to completely reverse. But so far, this is still in the consolidation range. So what do we do? I'm going to do consolidation protocol. You don't look for a trade until we break this low or break this high. Oh, I have tattooed on my left arm. This is one loss. Oh. Hello, focus. 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 Dude. Well, fuck it. It says when lost in the darkness, look for the light, bro. YM took previously high. YM is just so off. Dude, how many times have I yawned today, dude? Guys, we're 10 subscribers away from 2,500. There's no fair value gap fill here either yet, nor is there like an inversion fair value gap fill. So you just want to like sit out, let it run. Don't feel the FOMO, guys. Let it run. It's gonna run. Let it run. You don't need to catch it. If it's gonna reverse, it's gonna go to previous day low. But I don't think it's gonna reverse. Maybe it's just manipulating more. Maybe it goes down to 930 lows. Don't chase, guys. Don't chase. Do not chase. Thank you, Chad Kiefer, for the subscription. I appreciate it. What's up, 750? Hit break even. Feel good about because not in FOMO. Listen, I'm happy we hit break even. Look, if it wasn't break even, boom, dump off. Looks like it just wants to react off this 4 hour then. Maybe we'll go back down to previous day low. Right now it's just chop. There's not enough information to engage in both. Not enough information to engage in both sides, so you just want to sit on your hands a little bit here, chat. Just sit on your hands a little bit here. Don't go for anything too crazy. Oh, where's my package? Where's my package? Let me see. Is it here? Chat, I got some new streaming stuff. Streams are going to be way more entertaining. Just watch. It's not even out for delivery. It's supposed to come today, though. You better come today. The only reason why I bought that one is because it would come tomorrow or today. I'll get very pissed if it doesn't. But it looks like it's just trading back into that big fair value gap. Don't take the trade off of that if I were you. Just wait. Wait for it to chill. Still got PM session as well, so you don't need to have any FOMO. Rejection block, nice. We're still in a premium of the day because of midnight open, so any short in this area would be fine. I wake up at 6 in the morning for NQ market open because I live in Cali. Oh, that's so tough, Mason. Habits and levels more important. Follow that P&L. Yeah, really don't worry about your P&L, chat. Just focus on finding the right system. There's been no fair value gap fill in this whole range, so don't feel any FOMO because I bet you not a lot of people have gotten into short yet. Oh, dude, Podgas, you're lucky. I could reject here. Just like, it could be complete low probability right now. But my bias is bearish now after that reaction. Like, we want to turn down lower. We're not 15-minute fair value gap on ES though, so I don't want to see it turn up too much. Stay very bearish. Get rid of this daily fair value gap. Doesn't fill the fair value gap, turns down lower. A lot of reason to be FOMO right now, but there's no reason to get into a trade. Bro, why does it keep unfocusing my camera, dude? That's one thing it does on TikTok. I mean on YouTube. Just chopping a little bit here. We're only at break even. Like we're only at the midnight open, so there's no worry about being too high or too low because we're at the beginning. You know what I mean? But it's just, I don't want to engage in anything right now. Patience is honestly key. Let's see, though. Let's see if we can get a nice reaction here. It looks like Eternal Soup's that low right there. Such an ugly price action. Is this a Turtle Soup, chat? I'm not taking that. It's so low probability. Turtle Soup is an internal range liquidity sweep targeting external range liquidity. It looks like a nice Turtle Soup, but I'm not taking that, dude. No higher time frame confluence. Guys, we're 8 subscribers away from 2,500. Let's see if we can hit that goal today. Let's see if we can hit that goal today. I'm going to be making a new YouTube video soon as well. That could be nice fair value gap fill if it forms a fair value gap right there. Looks like we got a lot of range to go down here on. Because midnight open has been above the whole day. Looks like we could actually travel down lower. If we get a fair value gap here, that will be a beautiful entry for me. Straight into that order block though. Nothing for me yet, chat. We just gotta be patient, wait for a better entry. Soup midnight open. It did soup midnight open. But this day is messy. Yo, we're 6 subscribers away, chat. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much. Oh, whoops. 6 subscribers away. That's halfway to 5K, and 5K is halfway to 10K. There we go, 5 more. Whoever did that is a legend. We'll see it turn up, dude. I mean, it's a nice reaction, but it's just ugly. It's either got to turn up or rip lower. It's got to give me something, but this little consolidation here is just not it. 3 more. 3 more, chat. 3 more, dude. 2,500. You think by the end of the year? Okay, chat, what's your prediction for the end of the year? You're a dickhead. What's your prediction for the end of the year, subscriber count-wise? I'm going to say 5,000. That's a big goal. That is a big goal. That's double what I have right now, and it took me time. But 5,000... 5,000. I think I can do it. Six, 7. Okay, C8. I like how you guys are doing it at 6, 7, bro. Ooh, that just made me cringe. That shit is the cringiest meme ever, bro. 5K for sure. 5K, hopefully. So again, we went below midnight open. Now we're projecting to move down lower. It's just such ugly price action today, chat. Nice. Zaid. Zaid. Oopa. Come on. We need something here. This price action is not it. You just gotta make more fire long form vids, then you can reach like maybe 8K. Really? You say long form are the ones that go. Okay. I don't know. I think the short forms are the one that reach. Okay, we could potentially get an expansion here after trading the Midnight Open. Right. Nice little turtle soup on the 5-minute. But it looks like it wants to reverse lower still. That is true. Yeah, this is a really ugly day, chat. Very ugly day. It's one of those days, you know? One of those days. SMT at the lows might be reversal, possibly. But here's the thing, what are we reversing off of? Like, what is the reasoning to go down here just to go back up? You know what I mean? Like, that's my one thing. Just full ported? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Price action is garbage, likely to yesterday's candle size? Yeah. That's like the 18th yawn this today. We're 3 subscribers away, chat. 3 subscribers away. I know 3 of you guys aren't subscribed watching this. What's up, Lavi? Bye-bye. We inverted the first presented and took pre-market low. Well, you stay disciplined, sticking to your rules. The fact that if I don't do that, I'm going to blow my account. And it's you just got to tell yourself, listen, you want to make money, you just have to do what you don't want to do. Add a yawn counter. You're funny. It's another one! What the fuck is going on, dude? I'm like unbelievably sick. It was only in the mornings, bro. Beauty. It's starting to look like a very clean turtle soup. But we need that expansion. I'm not taking this turtle soup. I need an expansion up here. Not yet, guys. I literally just requested it. 3 subs away, I know. No soundboard yet? That's what's coming in the mail, though. Oscar. I literally... Oscar. Look at this. I don't want to leak my address. Chat. I literally ordered the Stream Deck. The Elgato Stream Deck, if you can see. It's not focusing. I hate this camera, bro. But I ordered the Stream Deck. And it's coming today. Yeah, okay, buddy. I know I didn't leak anything. You ain't fooling me. You ain't fooling me. Just want to turn up here, though. Just want to turn up here. Sent you the photo from yesterday holding up your accounts. Past. Dude, thank you, Oakley. What was your 4-hour fair value gap reversal going to be the only move for this stash? That fair value gap reversal. No, I don't think so. I think it's gonna move a little bit more. Chat, I'm not gonna pull the speed. I'm not gonna go crazy, dude. I might do that over like 10K followers. But it looks like it wants to just continue down lower. One small loss and a break even, Christian. We're negative 500 on the day. Really, really good balance so far. But I do think it's going to turn down lower. Like, well, this is midnight open, chat. We've been above midnight open the whole time. We still have the distribution part of the day to do. Just want to see a little bit of a boop, boop, and then trade lower. Like that. That's what I want to say. Now we're below midnight open. We're below the lows. That's pretty. But it's reversing back up again. You want a short? Yeah, ideally I'm going to flip my bias here. I think longs won't make that much sense. Like, the take profit does, but like the draw on liquidity on longs makes sense, but the reasoning to go up higher right now doesn't. Again, really nothing. We need to wait for some speed. We really need to wait for some speed. What a lazy session, dude. Yeah, Mason, that's why I don't trade on top setbacks. I trade on trading view. I hate it. It's also, it feels off. Like, I know it's a replica to trading view, but something about it just feels off. That's another yawn. That's another yawn. What's up, MV? How's it going? Bro's yawn farming. Chat, we're 2 subscribers away, bro. We're 2 subscribers away. 2. Okay, I'm gonna hold my breath until we hit it. I'm sick. This is hard. Okay, that's a big move, bro. Told y'all we were bearish. Just like no fair value gap fill. Yeah, I'm bearish to previous day low. Right away. Right away, I'm bearish previous day low. Just want a fair value gap fill. Just want a fair value gap fill. Not a shabby fair value gap that we could trade to. Not too shabby of a trade. Not too shabby of a trade, chat. This isn't lower than liquidity run, so I'm not going to wait for a body reaction. I'm not going to wait for a closure. I'll just wait for it to start trading a little bit lower. All right, here we go. Another trade. Potentially. If they want to go up. If they want to fill me. If it wants to fill me. Looks like it wants to just turn down though. Hopefully we got a fair value gap fill, but we could always just get another one on the range. We still have a lot of ways to go, so we can just get a fill somewhere here or there. Like it's really not, I'm not too worried. There's not a lot of FOMO. But one of the things that is convincing me is this fair value gap now. Now, which one do? We wait for a reaction, or we put our stop loss to factor in both. But potentially getting into a short here. If it's low resistance, it should react off of the first one. So I'm hovering over the sell button. Hovering over that sell button, chat. I'm gonna focus. Watch it just not even trade to any of them. Instantly trades above it. Dude, why is there an ad right now? Okay, looks like it wants to go to the higher one. Just gotta wait for that body closure though.
Right now, get up to 40%.
Another ad. Okay, bodied above consequent correction of that, so I'm gonna aim for this one now. Hey, we're here. I didn't even see that. Thank you. I'm focusing on this trade so much. Okay, we need a body reaction here. Doesn't look like it's respecting it fairly well. Right? In that 15-minute fair value gap, which I don't like as well. There's a chance we could reverse off of this point. So I'm not taking this trade until I see a body reaction. Which looks like that we're not getting that. Yeah, so it disrespected it. Now it's in the inversion. I think we have to wait a bit. Looks like it wants to turn up. Dude, the flip of biases here is insane. But I'm just gonna still keep my bearish bias right now. But there's that 15-minute fair value gap. That looks like it wants to turn up. But to me, it also looks like we want to be bearish. But we didn't respect any fair value gap. We didn't trade it to any fair value gap other than the one that we disrespected, consequent encroachment, and bodied above it. So I need to be patient. Let's read chat. S&P London lows gave you 2 more. Thank you, Labby. Hey! Let's go. Oh. Yes, sir. 2,500 followers, bro. Or subscribers. You don't want to be getting in a trade right now. There's not enough information. Just gotta wait. Anson Lamb, thank you for the subscription. Dude, we are up. 2,504 subscribers. Yes, sir. Let's see what the Twitter space is doing. Let's see if anyone catching a nice trade here. I don't think anyone is, though. No, dude. No. No. Oh my gosh. This guy is such a scammer. Dude. If you fall for this, oh my gosh. No. What in the fraud? Someone needs to call this guy out, dude. This guy's the biggest fraud ever now. Oh no. Bro, he's now saying that ICT concepts don't work and his concepts do, but he's the one who learned from ICT. He just lost hella respect. I used to have respect for him. Yeah, dude, he's actually getting worse than Romeo and Dave teaches. He's getting worse than all the frauds. He learned from ICT and he's claiming that ICT concepts don't work. Doesn't he use market maker, buy model, and sell model, and fair value gaps and all that? That's just, dude, really? No sign of rejection to the upside, so you don't want to be getting into longs here, chat. You don't want to be getting into longs. He claims he has the secret algo. What an idiot, dude. That guy's not real. The Genesis. Oh my gosh, dude. This guy tweets, never thought I would write my will at 20 years old, but considering what I will reveal on Saturday, it's responsible, not fearful. Shut up. This guy is so fast to become the biggest fraud. Done with the market president. No. No, bro. No. The comments are so funny, dude. The comments are so funny. I'm Christian. What's up, Rex? Yeah, no rejection to the upside yet. No break of trend, so we're still bearish. He charges 15K for his course and get people to sign NDAs after it hasn't ever posted proof of profitability. You're telling me all those people in that Zoom call paid 15 grand? That's millions of dollars, bro. What the fuck? No way. That guy's a huge scam. Beautiful reaction on that fair value gap so far, but we need that expansion to the upside. Brian Huang, thank you for the subscription. Sounds familiar. No, I'm not in long yet. We want to wait for it to break structure. Oh, you're from TikTok. That's why. What's up, brother? Dude, I'm telling you, bro, that is the funniest thing ever, dude. If you pay 15 grand for a mentorship from Zeusy, you're an absolute idiot. Oh, dude, it's just too funny. Oh, Zeusy, no, buddy. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Oh my gosh. You paid for his mentorship? That's tough. Yeah, dude. I had respect for that guy when he wasn't doing anything because he seemed like a good trader. But now, dude, this guy is next level guru. Market structure shift, expect longs. This isn't the market structure shift. A market structure shift is if this low would have taken that low. This is a break of structure. We're also not 5-minute fair value gap, so you gotta be careful. Careful taking longs right now. To me, it looks like it wants to turn back down lower. Beautiful reaction on that fair value gap. And that little one there as well. Not so much. Nice. There we go. Now fair value gap here would be a nice long. Fair value gap here would be a nice long. Nice long. A nice long, Mr. President, buy my 15,000 course, the Genesis model. Bro, it's too funny. It's just too funny. The guru's here, man. Everyone wants to sell a course, no one wants to trade on live stream, eh? Another fat candle, dude. Why can't I just not get a normal fair value gap fill, dude? Why does it have to be such a fat candle? I'm gonna trade micros. Oh, my Tradeabait's connected on here. Hold on. Called it before time live on bench stream. What do you mean? What did you call? Oh, the market structure shift. Nice. We don't love to work the candles. I know. So let's pull out our calculator and calculate our stop loss here. This would be 8 contracts. 8 contracts. But we need to get this here and draw this baby out. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hopefully it doesn't leave it open. It's leaving it open. You dickhead! You dick! You selfish prick. NQ is so selfish, dude. My camera froze. 1 second, chat. My camera died. What do we do when there's 2 fair value gaps? We wait for consequent encroachment. Either 14 or 8. Watch it just not fill any of it. Dickhead. No, this is not a turtle soup setup. This is nowhere near a turtle soup. But here's the problem. It's also in a 15-minute fair value gap. So you really got to be careful there. But I think it's going to turn up because of that daily fair value gap. JP. The guy might be a bigger fraud than Dodgy, bro. Might be a bigger fraud than Dodgy. Not gonna lie, dude. If we win this though, it has 9R. If it fills me, you motherfuck, you better fill this trade before you rip higher, or else I'm gonna crash out. I'm not actually gonna crash out. I'm not that emotional, but like, dude, I hate the NASDAQ when it does this. It doesn't fill. It doesn't fill. Look, you dickhead. You dickhead. You selfish prick. Yeah, I know. Zeusy comes out with the biggest bullshit. Dodgy knows his place. At least a little bit. Thank you for the subscription, Sina. Do you want emotional trader? You should have entered the volume balance. Nah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient. Am I emotional or am I patient? Because look, I waited for it and it didn't chase. Bum ba da bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum ba da bum. There's no volume balance. There's a little one there. Well, worst case, we'll find another trade entry. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Let me pull up Twitter again though, because I want to look at more Zeusy posts. Oh my gosh, this is the most corny fucking page I've ever seen in my life, dude. Chat. Chat, dude, he's not real. Potentially trade down to this fair value gap here. But I have to wait for a nice reaction. I don't know, JV. I don't know. I gotta call myself by my name. I'm not giving myself no nickname or something. Like Dragonfire Trades. Yes, patience is key, guys. If you don't get your fill, you don't get your fill, but you just gotta be patient. Banussi. Is that Banussi? Is that my new name? Banussi? Banussi? BJR? Banussi Trades. Ben Breezy. Here we go. We're in that fair value. Got patience pays, fellas. Okay, let's see if it wants to respect it. Doesn't look like it wants to. Probably go down to this lower one. We are in the lower fair value gap now. So we gotta change the contract size to 8. Nice body reaction. I'm gonna buy in. Bye.
Order filled.
Bye. Ah! 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 I'm on minis. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm not risking that much, by the way, guys. I'll tell you how much I'm risking. Sell stop, right? Yeah. I'm risking less than 1 mini. So actually I need to close one. There we go. That's proper now. 700 buckaroonies. I already drew that out. I need to draw this. That was funny. That was funny, chat. AM session's tough though. Mason says, "Are we sure this guy knows how to trade?" Okay, buddy. Everything's been cut risk today. I hope you guys know that. So like, if we lose this trade, that'll be equivalent to losing just under 1 RR. Just under 1 RR. So if this trade loses, it's literally... I literally took 2 losses, 1 break even, and ended up under 1 loss of regular risk, which is my favorite. I love that when that happens. Not a good reaction though, but it would be a very nice win. Go to that previous day high as well. We'll probably target that high though, I'm not gonna lie. $2,800 win. Don't mind if I do. I would love that. Okay, I believe it's in a 5-minute fair value gap. It is in a 5-minute fair value gap. It's also in that 15-minute fair value gap. So we're balancing in between 2 PD rays. But today's a sloppy session. Cut risk, nothing expected so far. PM session is going to be a lot cleaner probably. So I'm excited to do that on TikTok. It's at the lower quadrant of that fair value gap. If we're going to reverse, it should reverse now. On terms of the 5-minute though. On terms of the 5-minute, let's mark that out. You can see that we just went under consequent encroachment. So we're probably at the lower quadrant of the 5-minute. Looks like it wants to disrespect it. Wow, just an ugly day today, man. Just an ugly trading day. Nothing that we can catch our niche on.
Stop field.
Yeah. How much was that loss? 600 bucks. It wasn't even 700. It was 600 bucks. Chat, I think I'm probably going to run away from the stream today because AM session is just so ugly. I'm going to accept, how much are we down? We're down 1,000 bucks today. Pretty good risk management. I think I'm just going to run away from the charts here. I don't know if I want to continue trading today. But hey, listen, we are back. Next week's going to be a good week. It is NFP, I'm pretty sure, but next week is going to be a good week of trading for us. What was I going to say? Yeah, I don't know if I want to continue trading on the AM session because this is just ugly. There's like, it's not going higher and it's not going lower, so I might just run away. But chat, I will be live on TikTok on PM session. It was a mid stream back. Like, listen, I love talking to you guys. That was the good part. But the chart, the trading session, terrible. Like, look at it. 9:30, consolidated all the way till 10 a.m. 10 a.m. rips down once, then consolidates, rips back up higher. So there's no trade entry here. And now it's a bit like, yeah. But, fellas, I will be back live on Monday, AM session, 9:15 a.m. Eastern time. On YouTube. We will be live every single day on YouTube now. So PM session starts at 1:10 p.m. Eastern time or 1:05 p.m. Eastern time. But fellas, we are back. We are back. Today was a messy day. It's okay. It happens. It happens to everybody. Negative $1,000, not shabby at all. Not bad at all. Yesterday, on that really small long I made on my Top Step accounts, I made 1,500. So we're still in profit on the past 2 days. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, be careful. Don't gamble. Right? I'm getting off because I have no reason to continue trading right now. But thank you guys for watching the stream. I'll see you guys in the next one. Super ugly price action. Really be careful. See you guys on YouTube on Monday and then TikTok today later. And I'll post a new YouTube video over the weekend as well. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button. and I'll see you guys in the next one.